If your passion is to inspire, if it's to make a difference and to give back to the world, then you should probably consider taking a look at the business of nonprofits. So we have Kirk Smith and Tom Ash from the YMCA of Greater Springfield here to tell us more and preview the Celebrity Classic Weekend. So before we get into the noble pursuit of working for a nonprofit, tell me a little bit about the Celebrity Classic Weekend.
Celebrity Classic Weekend is our second annual. It starts August 22nd through the 24th. It's a great weekend. It really is. It's Friday night begins with our auction and cocktail hour, and Saturday is the golf, and Sunday wraps it up with bowling. And it's a really great weekend. And Big Y is the title sponsor, and we also have other great partners like Travis Best and the Basketball Hall of Fame. And it's really a fun weekend.
There's going to be so much coming, and announcements are coming. You know, every day it seems like there's going to be more and more. But you think about it. You think about an event like this. You think about all those nonprofit events that you go to, the dinners and the dances and the galas. So many logistics go into it. So there's a business side to a nonprofit. Kirk, what's that like?
Well, you know, any nonprofit to be successful in this day and age, you really have to have strong relationships with leaders in areas of government, other nonprofits and business, and that's a fact. When you talk about you know, working with other nonprofits, you're talking about the mission side of things. You know, I kind of like to relate it to having a heart for people. And then when you talk about the aspect of working with other businesses, often with businesses is about the bottom line. So you have to have a mind for business, and then obviously with our government friends, and I know when we hear politics or talk about politicians, this usually has a negative connotation, but really, it's important to understand politics and what's important to those in government and in government leadership positions. So you also have to have a respect for politics and a respect for relationships.
And people can also keep their full-time job, but they can also volunteer with you and they can sit on boards. What's that experience like, and why would you recommend it to someone?
Well, YMCA's historically have not worked without strong volunteer leadership, and our Y is no different. Our Y has a corporate board with about 20 or 25 professionals. We also have advisory boards throughout our organization. They're made up of 10 to 15 other professionals that sort of lead our branches throughout the organization. And we have several committees, and that workforce, that volunteer workforce, makes up about 150 or so of our total workforce.
So people don't have to jump right in. They can wade a toe in the water of nonprofits by learning just a little bit about what it takes. Now, what it does take and what it amounts to is a great celebrity weekend. So one more time, it's coming up, so just give us the details so everybody out there can get excited for it.
Sure, it's coming up August 22nd through the 24th. Again, it's the Hall of Fame is the first event. That's our auction and cocktail hour. Saturday is our golf at Westover, and Sunday wraps it up with bowling at Chicopee Lanes.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for what you do.
All right, thanks.
You have your jobs, and then you do the extra step to go forward to help to improve our community, which is so vitally important. And you can do the same, and you can also log on to springfieldY.org to learn a little bit more.